girl Ayana Aurora. And the name of this video is called His Family Did Not Believe That I Was Trans. Not knew, didn't believe. Now y'all want to know, like, what's the story about? Okay, well earlier, late of last year, late fall, I was dating these two gentlemen at the same time. And both of these gentlemen family did not believe I was trans. So the first, I'm going to start with my ex-fiance, and I'm going to make another video about that. But, well, I'm sorry, he did not know that I was trans, So I was walking with my best friend. We was leaving the Woodward, the LGBT bar downtown. And I'm like, okay, we were supposed to have taco night. So this is how I met my ex-fiance at the time. So I'm like, okay, so we was walking down the aisle, and then you hear this guy who works there putting up food, and he have a wonderful voice. He could sing his ass off, like, girl. Like, he had them vocals, baby. Like, he had them vocals. So, I'm like, okay. So, I'm like, you sound lovely. And the guy smirked and everything. I'm like, oh, that's so freaking cute. So, girl, I'm like, okay. So, my best friend was like, bitch, you should go get his number. And I'm like, okay. So, I said hi. But my voice a little sleepy. I was kind of sleepy, so it kind of deepened down a little, like this, like in around here, like in that T-Boz and Tony Braxton type of voice right here, and that Sade, you know. But I'm like, hi, my name is Ayana. He was like, hi, my name is Delon, but he wouldn't really speak but he would keep watching me like walk across his aisle, the aisle that he's working in. So when I text him, girl, when I was at the grocery store, he was like, so I know. I went back, actually, this is what happened. I went back across this aisle. Then I was like, okay, well, my best friend was like, girl, you should try to get his number. I bet you scared anyway, so I'm like, bitch, ain't no scare bone in my body. I could get these niggas' numbers if I want to. Don't get it twisted. So, I had went over there. And I spoke to him, and I'm like, well, hi, let me get your number, you know? And he gave me his number, and he told me his name was, we're going to say Daniel. I don't give real names out. We're going to say Daniel, and, girl, so when I had finally got to the restaurant, he was texting me, he was like, my supervisor was like, yeah, you should have, he was like his supervisor, who was an older lady. She was like, yeah, you should have, got her number. Like, she's real pretty. Like, you should get her number. And she was like, well, she was texting me saying, like, well, he haven't dated a girl in a while, talked to a girl in a while. So, girl, I was sending him the text message, so I'm like, but I want you to know, like, before I even left the store, that exact night, like, but I want you to know that I'm trans. He was like, you what? And I kind of hesitated, like, oh yeah, like, it's not obvious that I'm trans. I'm just a pretty ass girl. You know, I'm luxurious. Okay, you know, luxurious. So, so he was like, oh, like, I did not do. Like, I ain't seen any flaws or anything that say male. I'm like, well, most of us, and that kind of bothered me, like, why do everyone think that all trans girls have strong faces? Strong voices, strong body features, strong arms and muscles and all that. Now, we're all not built like niggas in wigs. We all don't look like a dude in disguise. You see what I'm saying? A dude playing in female clothes, we all don't just look like that. I mean, most of them look like that, but it's weird that you got the pretty ones. And they're so persuasive and soft and feminine like me. And they just passed that signature day born girl. Now, however, my current boo, I'm not going to say his exact name, but we're going to say Mark. Yeah, so Mark. I was dating him too. He was a cute, light-skinned guy. The previous guy was a tall, dark-skinned guy. But all my guys, both actually dudes was tall. So, David, I guess the other one name was, he was tall and slim, but this was light-skinned, a little more muscular. And I'm like, okay. But the thing is, now this one was really about because, I was talking to him off this dating app called POF. And I'm like, okay, you know. So I'm like, oh, well, he's cute. He's my son. I love pretty boys. I'm a pretty girl, and pretty girls need pretty boys. So I'm like, okay, let me hit up. And we texted that night. We talk on the phone and everything. So when I told him, you know, the tea, he was like, no way, you can't be trans. And I'm like, yeah, sweetie, yeah, I'm trans, you know. He was like, well, like, I found that so freaking awesome. I'm like, I was kind of looking like, what you mean? Like you act like this is an action movie and you seeing stunts type of awesome. You know, this, no. This just my lifestyle, sweetie. You can't mean it that type of way. He was like, well, you know, him, and a couple of his friends are infatuated by what some people call femboy, or what they call it in the porn industry, which is a feminine male. But or in a LGBT world, a bush queen, you know, a guy who dresses in feminine clothing. But however, they don't wear like the hair, the long hair and nails. They might wear the hair and wear like the dude clothes. They do 50-50. They wear like probably hair or in nails, but they still like wear a man's male clothing. Or then you have some that wear the girl's clothing but have a taper. You see? So he was like, well, I find you so pretty. So when I went on our first date, we had went to I think he said, what was it called? The Honey Hayride, it was a so freaking blast. And our first date, his mom went, his mom's boyfriend. They're so freaking fun, gorgeous. They are wonderful ass people I ever met. And his brother as well, but his brother, I guess it was all supposed to be, a couple's family night, I think. But, his mom didn't, so as before we had left out that night, he was texting me like, yeah, like my mom, brother, or his dad don't believe that I'm actually trans. And it was like, they would like to meet you in person. And I kind of find that fluttering, like, oh my God, like people really don't believe that I'm trans on y'all. Like, look at me, y'all. Girl, look at these cheekbones. Girl, these cheekbones are like, girl, they say fish, girl. And, you know, the term as, us trans, LGBT members, the term fish means natural born girl. So I'm giving fish realness. If you catch my drift. Girl, look at my boot eye contacts. I'm feeling this shit, y'all. Girl, y'all can't tell me shit. So, I'm like, we had a wonderful blast, like on the hayride.